Carla. Carla.
Push that button on that thing, that top one that says reset. Thank you. I'm right. Push the wrong one. Push that bottom one, that little tiny button. Thank you.
You gonna do it there? It don't matter. Go ahead.
We want to welcome everybody to Parker Field inside Hunter Memphis Memorial Stadium right here in Piggott, Arkansas.
Huh?
We want to welcome the Manila Lions.
Just put that on right there.
And if you have some doggy running over on the far side, he's here too. We want to welcome everybody for being here tonight. Thank you so much for being here for this game this evening. The first conference game of the afternoon in the 3-3A.
Okay, I think we're live. Welcome to Piggott, Arkansas for a home game in conference against the Manila Lions, I do believe. Is it Lions? Manila Lions. Pretty sure. It's our first conference game this year, so we're excited to be having it here at home. And we're going to start something. We're going to interview the senior players' mothers. So the first lady to have that bestowed upon her is Miss Carla Vansel, which is number 50, Will Vansel, who's a captain out there tonight. He had a knee injury. He's out for tonight. So first of all, just give us an update on his knee, Mom.
So he goes and he'll have an MRI done tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Once we find out what's going on there, we'll know if he has to have surgery or if they're going to just kind of do therapy and say that he can play. But
Gotcha.
We're just in a waiting game right now.
Gotcha. I know it was heartbreaking to see your own get hurt out there on the field, especially when he's so important to our team.
I know.
It hurts. I know. So how has it been? I know everybody says being a senior is different, and it is different. How's it been different for him at home being a senior on this team? There's not that many seniors, is there? There's just
No,
like 7?
there's not.
How's it been on him? Have you noticed any difference in him the way he's
Yes.
approached it?
Yes, I do. I mean, whenever he was starting football, he was kind of laid back, kind of would be back behind the scenes, never wanted to do anything. But now he's stepped up to where he's like pushing and, telling the boys, let's go. It's just amazing to see the growth that he's done in football.
Good deal. They're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance, so.
Please remain standing for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
And that's the national anthem. That's a pretty awesome sight, seeing even some young kids in the stands here taking their hats off. They're still being raised right. That's important. Okay, so what did we get to? We got about him changing as a senior come around. What is his plans after senior high? Has he talked to you about the plans that he has? His future?
Oh, Will's pretty talented all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
We've
Yeah.
tried to tell him to go to a trade school because the boy can fix about anything, but he's not really said anything.
He has a reputation about that.
I know.
I've heard,
Yes.
I've heard it several times from Joe.
He pretty well can take apart a motor and put it back together
That's awesome.
quickly. So
That's awesome. Well, we sure have enjoyed watching him play. He's just, the first time I saw him play, I was helping Sean Parker announce, and it was this little 50 on the end, and I'm like, he don't look big enough to be a tackle. And it didn't take you long to figure out he's probably pound for pound, he's the toughest kid out there on the team. I mean, he is just tough. He's just, I call it country tough. Working on a farm all your life, you just develop muscles that city kids don't have, and he's definitely one of them kids. But Carly, it's been a pleasure having you up here, and you've kicked it off right. So at halftime, we're going to have another mamas up here.
well, good.
But I'm so glad you came up here and talked about your pride and joy, Will Vansel.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Joe told me he'd pay me $10 for me to cry.
And here come the Piggott Mohawks taking the field with their awesome entrance of the Arkansas flag leading the American flags.
Well, we finally get to play somebody on our own level. I can't wait. We welcome any viewers we have from Manila tonight. Against Highland last week, not last week, but the week before, we had some people viewing in, and that was their only way to get a shot to watch their boys. So we hope there's some Manila people watching tonight. We hope for a good, injury-free, fun game, and you couldn't ask for any better weather. If you're a deer hunter, you probably want to go deer hunting tonight or in the morning. I'm not a deer hunter, so.
All right, Mohawk Nation, we're glad you're here. We're ready to start this conference season.
All right, I think both these teams are 0-4. They're both winless. A win tonight. Somebody's going to leave here with a win tonight. That's for sure. Can't get away around it. And that's the kickoff.
This game's underway. Oh, bobbled the ball there.
We're going to have it on about the 35-yard line, looks like. I think that ball surprised him hitting short like that. Okay. I said a 35, but it is the 34. Now we got a dog on the field. I believe this is, since I've been up here helping Sean, this is the first time we've ever had a game stopped on a dog on the field. He's safely on the track now. They need to get him out of the other side of the fence. They're going to reset the snap clock. All right, we're going to open up with a spread look. Walker Johnson flanks him on the left side. Ben Latimer, the quarterback. It is a handoff to Walker right up the middle, and they was ready for that one.
Loss of about a yard.
Big number 72. We don't have a roster for them, so I'll just say the number, and they'll know who I'm talking about in Manila. They're playing with a one deep safety. which means they are crowding the line of scrimmage like everybody else does against us. And Joe Carpenter's got it this time, and he's breaking free on the side. He's going to gain about 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and short, Russ. What do you do here? 3rd and short. Flip a coin. He's got Walker in the backfield, flanked to his right. Linebackers are coming up the middle, and they are going to get us for a false start, it looks like.
Well, Darren, we can't have too many more of those.
No, we're not a good enough team to what do you call that? Self-hurt?
Destruct.
Yes, self-destruct, that too.
The last home game, the penalties ate us up in the first half of the game, and let's hope that that's just a fluke accident.
Yep.
So now we're at about 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
We've got the same center that took over for Will Vansell at the Mark Tree game, and he's just a sophomore. And it was throwing us off last week. I'm thinking they got it under control now. These snaps look really, really good. Now Walker's got to make something happen out of here, and he's going to be about 4 yards short. I bet Coach punts here. It's on that side. We got a chance to hang with these guys, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to punt. That's a good call. I think it's a good call. You don't want to waste and give them any momentum whatsoever. Well, I promise you, that boy's not deep enough yet to catch Ben Latimer's punt. He had no intention of even trying to catch the ball. He was just back there to make sure they wasn't going to fake it. Well, we flipped the field barely. We're about the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for your Manila Lions. Let's see that stingy defense that we've been having against these 4A schools. Let's see if they can start something here tonight on this first drive.
Well, even for a conference game, Darren, the Lions sidelines are just almost full.
Yeah.
They have a
They have a lot of kids.
A lot of kids playing football, which is good for the school.
We're going to have some recruiters on our football team to recruit some kids to come out for football next year. It's going to be a pitch out here to the left, and he cuts back, and he fumbled the ball, and we've got the ball. We got it. They punched the ball out right there, and they had a good little gain. They had a very, very good gain right there, and somebody, I forget who it was, they reached in there and punched that ball loose. And just like that, the momentum has shifted to us. I'd look for a pass right here. I don't know why I say that. I was way off. Joe is running hard. Has a hard 7 yards he just got right there. Maybe 6. That's what you want to have. You want to have 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3.
2nd and doable.
2nd and doable. I see people wearing hoodies.
Well, I think we finally made it to football weather.
Mm-hmm. Here comes a little pass. That was good. He's talked about that this week, about not forcing it. Don't force it if it ain't there. Just if you can make anything at all, try to make it. think his coach has been preaching that to him too. So I like to see him use that speed. I like seeing him make a pass too, though. Them linebackers are just pinching. What is that going to be? A false start again. Who is moving? Are you seeing it? I'm not seeing it.
I haven't
gotta
seen
watch.
it yet.
I got to watch, see what they're calling here.
I don't know if it's in the backfield or what it is.
There goes that 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 9. Self-destruct is what you called it. It's 2 drives in a row now. We got to change that. He's got Walker flanked to his left. Dual receivers out on both sides. Joe's coming across the center. Great pass. Great pass. That was a great catch, too, boy.
That was a bullet.
He stood in there and hang on to it. They're going to go for this. I guarantee Coach is going for this. No, he is punting. I can't. Doggone it, Coach. I thought he'd go for that.
I think I would too, Darren, especially with a completion like that. I would try to keep the momentum in my favor and push it through.
Yeah. That was a terrible spot. Yeah. Oh, we are going for it. I thought he was punting. We got the timeout. Who's number 10?
Number 10?
Timeout taken on the field by the Mohawks.
I can't see.
Don't forget that Spirit Award tonight, folks. I've got a whole bunch of money.
Well,
With
at least
a-
they got the timeout called.
With a timeout on the field, we'd like to recognize some sponsors. Our first sponsor of the night is going to be Hoggard & Sons Funeral Home and Crematorium in Piggott, Arkansas. They have years of experience in caring for families and helping them connect, honor, and remember their loved ones. So be sure and contact Hoggard & Sons Funeral Home and Crematorium if you need any of their services. And a bunch of good people working up there.
Sure is. Helping people like us for years and years and
That's right.
years. All right, we need some magic right here. They have brought the heavy package in, and it looks like Big Will Lucas is in the backfield, and I would bet money. Where is that Will? I can't tell. We got it. Big
That's
Joe
first down
Carpenter,
and then
right
some.
over the right side. It was easy. Russ is teaching the home crowd how to clap when something good happens. We just haven't had that many good things happen this year, so they're a little late. They call that the heavy package in Mercy. It gained about 7 yards just easily. All right, we've got Ben and Austin Vaughn split to the left. Joe Carpenter's going to take the direct snap in a little wildcat formation, and he's going to run it to the left side, and there's nothing there. They string it out. As a matter of fact, we lost 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Walker's going to flank him to the right this time. Walker's going to get it up the middle, and he is squatted, and he's trying to break to the outside, and he's still on his feet. They got a face mask right there. It's going to add on to the run.
He got a pretty good face mask, jerked his head back a little bit.
The face mask pulled his head around, and then after they let go, he turned around to make sure the referee saw it.
Yep.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
to be an automatic
Darren,
first
we're going to
down.
do something, get the home crowd
I know it.
involved.
Wish they had a water gun. We'd get their attention.
That's going to be good enough for another Piggott Mohawk.
That's going to move us down to about the 25-yard line. We're driving the ball.
We're
Joe
moving the ball
Carpenter-
really well.
Joe Carpenter's flanked to his left side. It's going to be an inside trap, and Joe had some mojo going, and if he hadn't had that one guy grab his foot there, he might have had a little bit more. That was an easy 5. I said 5. They're going to give us 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. I think his knee went down. I don't know why he went down. He was trying to change direction or something and kind of got.
He dropped the ball.
Well, he dropped it. I
He
didn't
sure
see
did.
that.
Third down for the Mohawks.
We needed some of that there instant replay, and we could really sound like we knew what he was talking about. Well, now it's 3rd and 9. Ben's under center.
Little reverse with some
That was-
room.
That was a great call. That was a long time coming. That's why we never could do that against Gosnell, because they'd be in our backfield before we could actually make that work.
First down.
First down. What a great run. Who? Over there. Next booth over. All right.
So the Mohawks managed to get a first down after the little.
Ball on the 15-yard line. Well, they got Ben split out. Well, Walker didn't gain anything on that little play. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. Well, they're saying 2nd and 10, but I think he might have gained at least a half a yard. Ben's going to be up under center again.
Little sweep
Pitch out
around
to
the
the
edge.
left.
He's got some room to go.
Joe cuts back, and he's got
That
it in
is a
there.
touchdown, Mohawks.
Right. Awesome play. Awesome little pitch, and Joe Carpenter made it work. And now we'll have something to talk to his mother about when he gets up here. Scored the first touchdown tonight. So with 3:15 in the first quarter left, your Mohawks took a drive that started after, what did it start, about the 35-yard line? Drove it all the way down and scored, and they will go for 2.
That's
And got in
it.
there. Oh, they're going to get it for they got a flag on the play, and I think it was Ben showing that speed over there on the outside edge. I think it's against us. What they got to call for? Holding. Doggone it. pull out one of them pass plays.
Penalty, it'll be retried. The extra point attempt, so we just get another chance to get excited, Mohawk Nation.
He's got trips to the left. Single shot. He's man on man up top. I'd just throw it up there and let that dude go get it. He's looking to the left, though. That was a pass interference. He hit him before. Oh, boy. He hit him before the ball ever got to him. That should have been a pass interference for us. That gummit.
It should have.
He pushed him right in the back. Anyway, that's just some home cooking from us. We're just talking, Manila. Don't get mad at us. We're just playing. It's a great pass too, Dad. Wasn't it, Dad? You can't get Russ to say anything good about Ben, but I promise you that was an awesome bullet. Awesome pass. Now we get to kick off and let our defense hold them again. So with 3:15, your Piggott Mohawks are leading 6-0. Josh Red's teeing it up.
Oh, okay.
He's going to kick it over there to the corner. Well, he gets it up there almost to midfield.
52.
Almost. I see Will Lucas is out of Coach Simmons' jail. He's back at linebacker, looks like, tonight.
Well, if we can get our defense to cause another fumble, Darren, that'd be pretty good.
Defense has played good even against some of them big 4A schools. They held their own for a quarter or two. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Now the late flag comes in. What's that going to be? I mean, I don't agree with some of the calls that are happening.
Well, one thing about it, the refs have brought the laundry with them tonight.
They haven't even said who it's against. They're just starting to walk it off against us. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, and I didn't, which it was over on the other sideline. I guess they can call what they want to over there. I won't see it. Time to bow up right here, defense. He only gained a couple, maybe 3. Bring up 2nd and 7. They're not going to have any success doing that tonight against our defense, I don't think. It's going to have to be something else.
Second 7, we need a
great job on stringing it out. That was a great little play right there. That's what you do. You just string it out, and string it out, and don't give him any cutback lanes. Perfectly played. They might have gained 1 or 2 on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, somewhere in there. They'll probably go for it if they don't make it here, so this is 2-down territory for them. It's just a handoff right up the middle. He gained that pretty easy. A little inside trap, and they're going a little no huddle, lining up and going. Well, they call that against us. I could have swore their right guard moved. You can't hardly miss it when he moves. He's a big lad. You're going to do a quarterback keep to
And
the
we
right.
got him in the backfield.
And that's big Will Lucas. No? Who was that? 54. No, that's Will Lucas.
Big job by number 59.
Will Lucas.
William Lucas along with 75.
Very good play. Very good play.
Lost on the play, gonna bring up second down and 12.
Me and his uncle was talking down there a while ago before the game started. Little incomplete pass. It wasn't catchable anyway. It was 10 yards out of bounds. Going to bring up 3rd and 12 for Manila.
Bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Lions.
They do have some pass plays, though. He's got to get a little closer than that. Let's see what they dial up here, Russ. Going to do a sweep to the left. He's got the edge and a cutback, and he's going to have the first down. He sure is. That's going to be a 1st and 10. 1st and goal. What are we at? About the 4-yard line? 5?
Pretty close. They're fixing to run this one right up the middle.
I thought he lost the ball, but he didn't. He hung on to it. Big Josh Red stood up. This feels like a
They
pass
lost
play.
a couple on that one, Darren. Was it 2nd and...
Did they? That's good, yeah. They did. Oh, that's going to be an inside trap. And, we had him in the back. Lawson Tompkins, he was in on it. Josh Red was in on it. Cash Toombs was in on it. That's going to be an end of the first quarter. Need a lot up in here. All right. Y'all need a good place to eat tonight after the ball game, before a ball game. Los Compadres in Piggott, Arkansas. You need to go visit Vicente and Rosie Garcia for some of the best Mexican cuisine around. I'm telling you what, it don't get any better. Would you agree with that, Russ?
I would. Very good food.
And I know you say you're just saying it because it's your hometown, but I'm telling you what, I go all over the place, and I don't find any salsa that's any better than theirs.
I was about to say,
It is so good.
I work out of town, and they are some of the best Mexican food I've ever had.
So go by and tell them the boys that the Mohawk Football Channel sent you down there, and he'll give you a free gumball.
Give you a free basket of chips.
There you go. All right, it is going to be 3rd down and a long way to go for them. I think about, I forget where they're at. They're right. I'm going to say they're 8 yards out of the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and goal. You got to stand up. We're going to try a little
It's a pass.
We got him. It's going to bring up 4th and goal. Walker Johnson came up and made the play. It was going to be a little rollout. They've got a flag in the background. Are they going to give them a first down here? I'd decline a good call there. I'd decline that sucker. Make it 4th down and 8 to go. Goal line to go. Some of them old broadcasters, Russ, I remember talking, just saying it, they'd say 4th down and goal to goal.
Yeah. I know our marker man hadn't changed it out there on the marker, but it is 4th down.
It is 4th.
And he just changed it.
They're going to do a little passing. And it was incomplete, and the Mohawks will take over at the 8-yard line with their backs to the end zone, moving north to score another touchdown.
Well, Darren, I don't know if you can notice it or not, but the Mohawks have a different kind of vibe on the field tonight.
They do.
It's like everything's coming into sync.
It's almost like a relaxed
Yep.
vibe. They're not playing with, like, rushing everything. Everything's calmer. Looks like Joe Carpenter's going to take direct snap and go over to left tackle. And he's got some room. He's got a 1st down.
That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's going to be good enough for yet another Piggott Mohawk.
The ball's almost the 25-yard line. It's going to be at about the 24. Yeah, that wasn't a horse color, I don't think. He didn't think, what he gained, about 3 on that one? Well, Bean's back under quarterback here for the 2nd and 8. He dropped it. Thought he had that one. You got to.
Pass looked a little off, like it slipped out of his hand before he could.
Yeah, but that's an old receiver. You touch it, you catch it. All right, now it's 3rd and 8. I want to see a slant pattern is what I want to see, right over the center.
Incomplete. Again, intended for Garcia. There is a flag on the play.
Oh, God. Well, it's just.
Bring up 4th down for Piggott.
Well, that's going to bring up a 4th down and 8, and we're going to punt. There's nobody back. Let's just make sure we get this thing off. Let it have a roll. Good snap. Good punt, good and roll. All right, that's going to be first down, Manila ball,
That punt by Ben Latimer's going to
45-yard line. Well,
The ball
44.
right on the 56-yard line here at Parker Field inside Hunter Mitchell Memorial Stadium. First and 10 to the line.
You do a little inside trap, and he's got some room. Got some room, and still got room.
I don't know if you've seen that big wall of white jerseys coming around and blocking for him, but they had some good blocking.
Yeah. They've had a couple of those inside traps turn into big runs. Hang on to him. We have missed tackles. That was not a face mask, and that's exactly what they're fixing to call it, and it wasn't a face mask. But they're going to call it a face mask. Maybe they don't call it a face mask. I don't know. I figured that's what they was going to call, though, because it looked like it. But it's against us.
Well, I could have told you
Yep.
that, Darren.
Be a face mask penalty against the Mohawks.
Well,
5-yard version, but will be a first down for the Manila line.
it's going to be another inside trap. That same run. Hang on to that old boy. They hung on to him that time. Still gained about 4 on it. Bring up 2nd and 6. We got to stiffen up here again. We held them one time. Let's hold them again. Quarterback kept it, and he's going to get it in.
And that's going to be touchdown number 1, Felipe Logano for the Lions.
Well,
The refs moved the ball for him, 20 yards?
yeah, we've had some untimely penalties, which is the story of our season. For sure. Looks like they're going to go for 2. I'd let that little quarterback keep it again, Russ. He's fast. That's a little. Oh. There's a flag. Boy, they love throwing their flag. It's starting to become second nature for a penalty flag. I
Well,
can't
it's
believe they
about
called it on them.
time.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, I'm not saying that we haven't committed our plenty share of penalties here, but I promise you both teams are committing penalties. Just some might not get called. Some might get called. Hard. They don't pay them enough money. All right, so they're going to go for 2 at about the 12-yard line. That should have been a flag right there. Hang on to him. All right, let's tie it up 6-6.
Hunter Mitchell Memorial Stadium, 6 for the Lions, 6 for the Mohawks.
All right. At Piggott State Bank, kind of like Hawker and Sons Funeral Home, they've been in town and helping people for years and years and years. They keep their focus simple. Give only the best in community banking service and servicing every day. Our customers tell us that they appreciate that, and we sure appreciate them. That is the truth. They do a tremendous job for the community. Every time we go to get money for a sponsorship, they're ready to do it if it's for the community. Every home, when Miss Paula Blackwell was still working there, I'd always say every little hometown in America needs a Piggott State Bank in their hometown. And probably a lot of them do. All right, here we go. Going to receive the kickoff, and it's an onside kick, and we recovered it at the 50-yard line, and I want to say that was Big Will Lucas. It was. Somebody needs to tell him, watch Bumper Pool last week. He can return that onside kick when he catches that clean,
That's right.
like old Bumper did. Or maybe in high school you can't advance one. I don't know. I may be behind on the rules there. So we got great field position here. Latimer's going to be under center. Little sweep to the right. Cut back. They are going to throw holding calls on us all night long.
72 on the tackle. Pearson. Holding against the Mohawks.
You know, you can call holding on every play.
Every play.
Every play. Every play. And I guess they're going to. All right. Walker split to his left. He fakes the handoff. He's keeping it. He's got the corner. Woo! He got hit. He gained about 5 yards, but Coach Simmons does not want him taking hits. Taking hits like that. That's why he puts Walker and Joe in there to run that play. Take a lick. All right. He's got Walker split to his right. It's about 2nd and 14, looks like to me. There's just no cutback lanes here. They've tried cutting that back.
Just wasn't nowhere to go.
3 times. Going to bring up 3rd and 13. They're calling it 3rd and 12. I say that's 3rd and 13 all day long.
Gosh.
Got to come get him. That's one of them maybe might have forced it, hoping for something, but hey, it's 4th down anyway, so it's kind of like a punt return. There is a flag. What are they going to call this time?
There is a penalty flag on the play.
Well, of course there is.
They're going to wave that one off.
Come on, ref!
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the Mohawk 40-yard line.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. Simple dive in the middle, and they shut him down. He didn't gain anything. Be a sweep to the right. And he's got a first, and they're going to throw a flag. My goodness. Yeah, they're going to call it against us.
Put that flag in your pocket!
Oh, boy. Man. That's hard to sit here and watch, I tell you. Hard to sit here and watch.
William Lucas on the tackle for the Mohawks. Bring up 2nd down and goal. 2nd and 9 for the Lions.
Yeah, I see that now.
2nd and 9. Little sweep to the right side. We got him in the backfield. Strip that ball out from him.
3, Jacob Bauer on the carry. 23 on the tackle for the Mohawks.
That's a loss of about 3, 4. Bring up 3rd down and a long way. 12, 13 yards.
Lost in the play, bring up 3rd down and 12. 4.
Here comes that same inside trap. Man, they're just refusing to blow the whistle. Man, that's 4th and 4.
Did you forget your whistle? Poppy ain't gonna want me up here.
It's 4th and a long 4. Long 4.
4th down and 4 for the Lions. Come on, Mohawks.
Let's go!
They tried to get us to jump, and that didn't work. They're going to try to do the inside dive again. They stood him up. We held him again. We held him. Our defense stood up and said no more.
Dang, boy.
57, Noah Roberts, 60, John Fred. Late that attack on that big stop for the Mohawks on 4th down. It's going to be Mohawks possession. First again. Going the other way.
All right, we're going to start off 1st and 10 with our backs against the goal line again. Let's see if we can make some magic. I don't know why I always say that, make magic. Joe Carpenter's going to take a direct snap, and they're coming to him on the left side. They're crashing in. He's going to follow him up the right side. He's seen the pressure coming and gained about 3 yards. He gained 3 on that one.
Landon Harris on the tackle.
Ruby, you like to say anything today on the air about these boys playing football tonight? I got my granddaughter up here with me. Russ stepped out for just a second. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. That was a hard run right there. Walker Johnson gained about 2 yards on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. It's going to be a long old 5 yards right here. Just hope we don't get no penalty called on us. That's what I'm hoping for. Do it cleanly. Going to hand off on the inside, and I don't believe he's going to get it. He got maybe 2 yards on the play, but that's it. Maybe 1 yard. It'll be 4th and 3, and we're going to punt. He wasn't going to take a chance right there on. Now they're putting somebody back to return this one. It's the first night they've had a return man all night on the punt return.
That's going to bring that 4th down for the Mohawks.
Well, it's going to be about the 35-yard line, looks like to me. With 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the half.
Don't forget about that Spirit Award, ladies and gentlemen. These cheerleaders want to hear you. They want to see you. They want to help you win something nice tonight. So get loud and proud here, and they might just help you go home with some cash money.
Well, they start out with the same formation they have all night long. But they're coming outside this time, and we did not fall for it. What a great play by Walker Johnson. Cash Toombs out there saying, nope, that ain't working. Ruby has a birthday party tomorrow. 5 years old. Man, don't seem like it was that long when you was popped out. When that stork brought you over. Same formation again. They're going inside this time. Bloop. And we were there. They gained about 3 yards on that carry. You're going to bring up 3rd and 13. With 1:39 left and the clock ticking. I think our coach is content to get to halftime and go in there and make a little adjustment here and there. Start this one over. I think their coach is content also. They're taking every bit of the play clock down. Going to be a little pitch to the outside. Man, there was a hold. There was a hold. Brings it down to 1:04 left, and they gained a 1st down on that little sweep. To the outside.
Will be 1st down for Manila. Ball will be spotted at the Mohawk 21-yard line.
Met him in the backfield. Lawson Tompkins crashing down on the play. Make a play right there, Lawson, a boy.
34, Matthew Walker with the football.
He met him at the point, the mesh point, they call it, where the quarterback hands it off. Lawson Tompkins was right there. And a loss of about 4 brings up 2nd and 14. With 26 seconds left. They dropped the ball. They still dropped it. Boy, scooping a score would have been sweet there, wouldn't it? Pick that thing up and score a touchdown. Mercy, it's a lineman's dream. All right. We're going to interview a mama here. You got to go downstairs. Send Tanya up here for me. Carpenter. We've got a senior mom going to come up here to the booth. They're going to make them run one more untimed play, it seems like. They're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock and give them one more play.
Let's give a big hand for our senior high cheerleaders this afternoon. Bracelyn Holmes, Jeannie Leggett, Brianna Harmon, Carter Webb, Milo D, Cindy Allen, Taylor Blackwell,
What?
and there's Ferguson and Sadie Sawyers, and all of our many Mohawks out here this afternoon as well.
Well, we're going to see what Manila's going to pull out here. It's going to be third and a long way. They're going to, 2 seconds left in the quarter. They're going to be trying everything they can right here as yet to score. Same deal. Quarterback keeper. We had it. We got to tackle him. We tackled him. It's halftime. We kept him from scoring. That's the most important thing. All right, I'm fixing to find me a senior Mohawk mother, and I will return. Besides Miss Tanya that chickened out on us.
No.
Okay.
Not right.
All right. Come on up here.
You're not going to have good success.
All right, Jess, you want to sit right there, buddy. She's gonna do an interview. Sit down there. Yo, head loose on.
Okay.
Go out there with Jetty for a minute, baby. All right. We are joined here with Noah Roberts' mother. Chris Roberts' son. Chris Roberts is the PA here for Piggott. And Miss Dana, so we just bring the senior moms up here and ask them a few questions about their sons, about how the journey's been. Have you seen, I'll just ask you this first off, have you seen a difference in him from when he was a sophomore to as a senior on this team? How big a difference has it been?
Yes, a huge difference. A lot of growth.
Yep, good.
So
That's awesome to hear.
it is.
Everybody always talks about, football being football, but football teaches, like everybody says, so much more than just football. He'll have friends on this team that he talks to till he
Rest of his life.
for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
That's for sure. What makes you the most nervous when you're watching him play?
Well, of course you're worried about injuries.
Uh-huh.
So that's probably the worst part for me
Mhm.
is being a senior mom of a football player. You pretty much don't breathe for
Right. Yeah.
2 hours every every Friday night. But we've had a lot of practice
Mhm.
because he's been doing it since 3rd grade. He's come
Third
all
grade.
the way up. So
Wow.
Yep.
That is a long time ago, isn't it?
it is.
Flies by though, don't it?
It does.
Just the snap of a finger,
It
it's over.
does.
Has he talked about what he's going to do after his plays his last game? I mean, what kind of plans is he looking at?
Well, of course he'll finish school, but he wants to go into electrical work.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
which I support vocational.
Yep.
Um,
Me too.
I think the world needs it.
Oh yes.
So,
That's-
and he's a worker,
Yeah.
so
that work ethic was probably helped out here on the football
probably
field
so.
too. Yep.
Probably so. I know a lot of it was.
Yep. Who was Noah's coach has he had the same coaches here ever since he was a sophomore on the senior high team?
Well, he had Coach Harold pretty much
Right.
all the way up,
Right.
and then now we've had Simmons.
Right.
So
Right.
both been great role models
Yes.
for him.
Yes.
So
That's for sure. That's how you do if you're going to be at a small town like this. That's how you do it. You get a coach that's not going to run off and go somewhere else.
right.
And they're with them all the way up through. And
Yep.
it just makes it so much better.
It makes you feel better about it.
Yep.
I mean, because they really grow to care about
Yep.
the kids.
Yep,
You know.
they do. Yep, you're exactly right. That's what makes success happen is that. Well, I'll ask you what I asked Carla Vansel a while ago. She said, "Well, at least you didn't make me cry," so she was very happy that she didn't cry. What will you miss the most after football season's over with him? What?
Probably not those sweaty. That sweaty
That is
laundry.
true. That's true.
That is the worst.
You have probably washed your share of sweaty
I have.
football stuff.
You know, it blows my mind to think he's done it since 3rd grade, but it blows my mind even more that I've washed every one of those.
Yes, that's true.
So,
That's
yeah.
true. Well, it's been an honor talking to you, and we're just kind of trying to get to know her because this is it. They ain't going to
I
be
know,
no next
I know.
year. It's
Don't
done.
get me bowling.
I know.
I overcompensate and I get goofy. So,
But it has been a privilege to talk to you, and I'm glad you came up here and shared some stories of does he have a most embarrassing moment that you can remember in football?
no. He probably wouldn't tell me.
Right. Yeah, and if you did, you probably wouldn't want to repeat it on here.
You want him to kill me, don't you?
I talked to Tanya Gill, or Tanya, I call her still Tanya Gill this day, but Tanya Carpenter, and I was talking to her about embarrassing stuff. And she says, she said, I really don't want to do this because, once you do this, it's on the cloud for life.
Oh, shit.
She said, well, I just don't want to be on there to make a mistake like that. So I understand. But anyway, it's been a privilege talking to you. Thank you so much for coming up here
Thank
and sharing
you.
with us.
Thank you for having
Yes,
me.
ma'am. That was good.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody else is on. All right, we've got Mr. Joe Carpenter, number 21. We got his mama in here. She graduated with me in high school back in 1988. I'll try to say that real low. Anyway, how has it been watching Joe? He's a star. I mean, you get the ball in his hands. Good things are going to happen. Do you have any times of the game where you're just so nervous that something's about to happen? Is it the other team that causes it, or is it a play that causes it?
I'm nervous all the time, excited.
Yeah.
Wanting to see the best.
Right. He's so fast. I mean, where did Joe, he didn't get it from his father being fast, so where did that speed come from?
He has two big brothers that always catch him on his toes.
Oh, that's okay. That explains it then, because I remember Scott.
He had to be fast.
Yeah, there was no speed with Scott. It was just massive tackle. But anyway, I know he's going to miss it. What are you going to miss most about senior high football or football period, unless he goes on to play somewhere else?
It's going to be sad.
It is, yeah. It's sad for the players, but we never think about the moms and the dads who spent all them Friday nights and Thursday nights going to every game and watching every play.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that he goes on and plays for college. He's had
Yeah.
an offer already.
Good deal. That's great to hear. I thought he would. I mean, he's got the, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but now the guys look for a twitch. He's got to have a twitch. That's just a really fast, and Joe has it. Joe is very twitchy when it comes to carrying the ball.
Thank
So
you.
that is good.
I appreciate it.
I just loved him when I come up here and started helping Sean Parker do this. Sean was the play-by-play, and I would just fill in, do the color. When I first saw Joe touch the ball, I was like, "Who is that?" And he says, "You remember Scott Carpenter?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's his son." I'm like, "That's not Scott's boy." Sure enough, it was Scott and your boys. That's just unreal. The speed and the twitch he's got. But yeah, he sure is fun to watch up here.
Thank you.
And I guess injuries have been, he's had a few injuries, but everything is good to go for now.
He fractured his hand in the first time of his freshman year.
Yeah.
He went on to score 3 or 4 touchdowns with a broken hand.
Ain't that something?
Had surgery the next morning.
Golly. But right now he's 100%, or is he close? Or
He's 100%.
100%? Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. We've got some that are banged up down there.
Yeah,
Well,
we do.
Tanya, I sure appreciate you coming up here and doing this, because I think
you.
it's something that's pretty, nobody's ever done it before. And I said, hey, we're going to talk to the mamas, so let's hear it from the mom side. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We'll look for Joe Carpenter and bigger and better things on Saturdays.
Thank
And when
you.
you find out, I'm sure we'll all find out, and we'll tell everybody what happened and where he might go. So
I just
best
hope
of luck.
Thank you. I just hope everybody stays safe.
That's right. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thanks.
He was a pro, man. What are you talking about? That was awesome.
I don't know if I want to watch that one.
Pam was my first last week or something, just so I get my feet wet.
Number 52, Austin Bond, starting off the second half here at Parker Field.
All right, we are back live here in the start of the third quarter. We got the ball. They got the ball. We're on defense right now. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Manila Lions. At about the, I'm going to call it 33-yard line. All right, it's going to be that dive up the middle. Big Josh Red was in there. He had a hold of him and wasn't letting go. Great stop.
On the tackle for the Mohawks, number 60, Josh Red, 54.
So we're going to bring up about 2nd and 8. to go for Manila. Still tied 6-6. We scored on about the third drive we had after some penalties set us back. And then they scored on a pretty big play to get them down there, and then they finally punched it in for about 15 out. So it ain't like we've been tearing up the scoreboard and scoring a lot of points. It's still 6-6, but we're a big play away. It just always seems like with these two teams here. They're going to pass, and he is running. Boy, we had him in the backfield right there. Another penalty flag. Yeah. No. Is it stuck? Oh. Yeah, it's I don't know how to. They say they're having some trouble with the camera. We're having some trouble with the referees that just keep calling some very questionable penalties. I don't know. It's 6-6, 10:41 left in the third quarter. And they finally call a penalty against them, so that's at least that's a start. So that's going to back them up about 15 yards. It's going to bring up, yeah, it'll be first down and about 23. Not that the penalties aren't happening. Penalties happen every play, but it's just every time something good. Can't have. They're going to do the same delayed inside trap, and they got him in the background again. He's going to lose about 5 on that play. It's going to be about second down 28. Second down and 28. We're going to see if we can get this camera problem fixed. Maybe it is.
Pass is going to be incomplete.
They tried a little pass right there, and it was overthrown. But that young man has quite the arm. It just got everybody's attention, I bet. That was a beautiful pass. Just about 3 steps out in front of him. That was a shocker how pretty that pass was. That was something. Very nice pass play. All right, it's going to bring up third and, boy, I'm 28 again. Another penalty flag. It's going to be hopefully a false start against them.
False start against Manila Lions. Be a 5-yard penalty. Remain third down.
Yes. At this point, you don't want your defensive backs. They got to remember where they are and what down it is. If it was a long pass, I'd be knocking that thing down. Right up the middle. They're just trying to get a few yards, but that's right up the middle. They gained about 4. It's going to bring up fourth down in a long way, and there comes the punt team. Let's watch Joe Carpenter take one to the house here. That'd be nice. We haven't seen Joe Carpenter back in the punt return formation a lot this year because, to tell you the truth, we've played some pretty stout teams that didn't punt much. I'll just tell you that. Oh, no.
Joe Carter on the return. Move him off. Here's the penalty flag on the play.
Well, I'm speechless. It's hard to sit here and watch a block being made, and you can't. Apparently, you can't. You don't want to make any. I don't know. Maybe you just can't block. Maybe you've got to. I don't know. Maybe they don't want you blocking for your punt returner. Maybe you're just supposed to run out there and get in front of them. Anyway, it's going to bring up 1st and 10, way back at the 19-yard line. Hurry up, ref! Well, I don't know what they've talked about here, but now he jogs out of the way. Now they didn't do anything. It's still 1st and 10, so at least it wasn't a flag. He's going to hand it off to Walker outside, and he's going to cut it back. And I don't think after all that we gained anything. Bring up 2nd and 10. 8:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Scores tied 6-6. Joe Carpenter's going to be getting a direct snap here, looks like. Him and Walker Johnson side by side. Right straight up the middle. We gained about 3 on that one. Maybe 2, 3.
21, Jason Morris on the stop. 71. 72, excuse me, he's Pearson.
Bring up 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7. He is by himself in the backfield here. He's back to pass. That's going to bring up 4th down, and we're going to punt the ball. So both defenses have held them. Both defenses have held them pretty good. Held each other team to a punt. And hopefully this offense will make you come around pretty quick and get something rolling.
Yep. Oh, yep, we have a good team. Let's see. Let's go.
Got a
Good
48-yard
job.
line.
Let's go.
They rounded him up.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be 1st and 10. Right about the, I'm going to say the 48. Well, 40. Yep. All right, they line up in the same thing. It's like Novocaine. Just keep doing it, folks. It works. Going to be a quarterback keeper. Going to gain about. He's going to end up gaining about 4 on that play. Bring up 2nd and 6. Cash Tomb's a little slow to get up, but he ain't coming out. He's one of them tough little sophomores that we had come up, him and Will Lucas. Right up the middle, and they have held it this time, and he's going to lose yardage. They might give him forward progress to where he don't lose any, but yeah, they held it for no gain. It's 3rd and 7.
Gonna bring up 3rd down for the Lions.
It's going to be an end around. They got him. He might have gained a yard. It's going to be 4th and 6. All right, they're going to go for it here, folks. 4th and 7. No, they're going to quick punt it. Boy, Joe's going to let that roll down inside the 10-yard line. And it's 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Still tied 6-6. The Mohawks going to be taking over just inside the 10-yard line.
Ask everybody if they would like to participate in this Mohawk fan participation rally. $5 a ticket or 3 for 10. Your young child can be a part of the cheerleading or the football.
All right.
At the senior night here at Parker Field. Please go down and see Miss Natalie or anybody.
It's going to be 1st and 10. See what Mohawks are going to do here. Gained anything. I think we made the line. That was it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's let one fly to Joe Cart. Let him go get one. Well, we lost one on that one. It'll be 3rd and 11. Cash Toombs is over on the bench right now checking out his hand. All right, Ben takes the snap and he's rolling to his left. What a great pass. Great pass. Just off the fingertips of Joe Cart. Joe usually makes those catches. Fourth and 11. be a 1st and 10, Manila, and great field position. They're going to have the ball at about the, what is that? I can't see. It's about the 19-yard line, looks like. 18, 19-yard line. Here comes that formation. He's going to roll, and stretch it out. Going to bring up 2nd and 3 for Manila. Inside, and he's going to get the first down, looks like. Just barely, but I think he did. Be 1st and goal.
So they good enough for a first down for the Lions. Be 1st and goal.
Got him in the backfield. Lawson Tompkins was there. Another one of them super sophomores. Sophomore class brought up some really good players this year, talent-wise. Next year, we got a group coming in. Same thing. We're going to have some really good talented kids on that team. Senior high's looking up. You know, that's a touchdown pass right over the top of everybody. They're going to line up and go for 2. A minute 46 left in the 3rd quarter. Manila is going for 2 to make it a 14-6 game here, Parker Field. He did not get it, but they was looking around. Referees was like, should we throw a flag here? I mean, we got to let these boys play. Let them all play. So anyway, Hoggard and Sons Funeral Home here in Piggott, Arkansas, also has a crematorium. That's pretty new. It's not been here long, but they have years of experience in caring for our families, your families, helping them connect, honor, and remember their loved ones. Nobody's better at it, in my opinion, than Hoggard and Sons. They've been here, well, as long as I've been alive. And just serving generations is basically what they do. All right, Manila's going to kick off to us. And Joe Carpenter's got it. And he is weaving and beaving up to the 45-yard line. He's got a little, I call it a twitch. We just talked about it. His mom was up here and we interviewed her. It's just a twitch he's got. It's a little twitchy. All right, let's see what Mohawks can do here. 1st and 10. First thing we can't do is have penalties and have negative yardage plays.
The ball's going to be spotted on the 56-yard line of the Piggott Mohawks. Be 1st and 10.
We can't do that. Let's have something good happen here. Latimer's under center. It's a quick pitch to the right. There is just nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. Our line is a patchwork made together. We've had injuries upon injuries. And they are a young offensive line with a few seniors on there that are trying to make something happen. Second and 6. He gained about 3 more yards on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Well, we've had 2 plays and we went forward both times. I know people watching is liking what we're seeing here. Let's keep it going. Joe Carp's going to take the direct snap. He ran right into big number 71. It's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Tonight, well, after watching a game like this, you might be hungry. And if you are, Los Compadres in Piggott, Arkansas has got the food that you want. Come visit Vicente and Rosie Garcia for the best of Mexican cuisine in the area, bar none. They have some of the best food. And usually I get the same thing. And I've been trying here lately to get something different every time, and I've not had a bad thing yet. It's just, it might be different, but it's good. Piggott State Bank, we keep our focus simple. Give only the best in community banking service and services every day. Our customers tell us they appreciate that, and we appreciate them. Kind of works hand in hand. They take care of us. We take care of them. Piggott State Bank. All right, we're going to need a little magic here on 4th down and 6. Ben Latimer's under center. Looks like we're going to punt here. I was just trying to make them jump right there. We're going to make them punt. We're going to get a punt out of it. So, it's 4th and 5 to go. 10. We're fixed to punt it. It's one of the better punts tonight. That's going to flip the field for us at least.
Number 2, Ben Latimer's going to come to rest down. That was the 1-2-yard line of the Lions.
All right, we're defense. We need us a fumble recovery, interception, something fantabulous like that to turn this game around for us. 11:45 left in the fourth quarter. And we need a stop. And I would bet Manila is going to run and run and run the middle trap until it don't run no more. They're going to try to kill this clock. I think Piggott knows they're doing it. We've got about 9 guys in the box. And we stop them. We stopped them.
Number 1 on the keeper.
They gained about 2 on that one. Maybe 3. 2. I'm going to say 2. 11:30. We're just down 12-6. We are a turnover away from tying this ball game up. You know, you love close games like this. You really do. It's exciting. It's not a blowout like all the previous 4 games have been. We are in the fourth quarter and got a chance. And that's what you want, is a chance. And this kid just ran for a hard run. He's going to pick up the first down.
Number 1, Drake Morse on the carry. It'll be first down for the Manila Lions.
First and 10 on the 33-yard line of Manila. They got him for a false start.
Penalty flag on the play.
That'll back him up 5 yards and replay the down.
On the Manila Lions.
Hey, Whit. Where'd Russ go?
And our final Spirit Award winner of the night goes to Miss Micah Blasco.
All right, it is first and 15 now for Manila. They got another false start.
False start once again on the Manila Lions. Another 5-yard penalty remains first down.
First and 20. On the inside draw again coming up, and we've got him again. They're just content to run this clock. We're content on stopping him. Gonna bring up second and 20. Timeout, Manila.
I'd like to thank all of our Spirit Award sponsors this afternoon. Steve's Farm Supply, Cajun Dave.
All right.
Lawn Care, and
What did I talk about Cousin
we
Dave?
want to thank all those Spirit Award sponsors.
I'd like to just say a quick thank you to all of them at one time. It's Piggott State Bank stood up, sponsored us again. Piggott State Bank, if you're looking for a bank in this community to help you and stay with you through thick and thin, it's Piggott State Bank. Get a hold of Cody Knight, all the nice people at Piggott State Bank. They're quite the crew. Hogger and Sons Funeral Home, if that time happens, then you know what time it is. They're the best to take care of your family, I promise. I know this by experience, just like I'm sure 90% of the people that are listening to me right now has had the same thing. And then you throw in some Vicente Garcia Mexican food. Real food there. And it's going to be a third down at about 12 is what it's going to bring up, I think. Third and 11. That's Mama. It's going to be third down and 12 here for Manila. See what they're going to dial up on this play, because they need a first down to keep killing that clock. Are they willing to risk it? Are they going to call a risky play? I doubt it. Do a little sweep, and that sweep almost got them a first down to the point where they might actually go for this. Everybody's good. Joe was a little slow getting up, but he's popped up. Brings up about 4th and 4. And they're going to punt. It's the right call. You definitely want to punt here. You don't want to take a chance, go for it and not get it and give them a short field. Going to back us up a little more. Wow, it really backed us up. Just shows you silly penalties will just takes your joy away. We got Joe on the inside slot right here. We gained about 5 yards on that one. It's good hard running. They had him hold him in the backfield, and he kept moving them legs. Bring up 2nd and 5 with 6:52 left in the game. Ben's under quarter under center. They are bringing a blitz. That was a perfect call because they was blitzing up the middle. They brought the heat that time, and that was a perfect call. Around the outside edge. That'll be a first down. It better be a first down. Bring it first and 10. 6:29 left in the game.
That's going to be good enough for another Piggott Mohawk.
All right, right up inside handoff. He breaks it outside. We are running hard. Even the referees thought it was going to be called against Piggott. The ref had to tell them stop walking back. It's been that way all night. Mercy, that was a shock. We just knew it was coming back. Everybody in the stadium thought it was. Thank goodness.
Going to be the short version of the penalty, but after that, it's still another Piggott Mohawk.
All right, 6:18 with the clock running. Here comes Joe. Can't do that. We got lucky there. They dropped a gift right there. Ooh. That was luck. Mercy. Got to shake that one off. Clock stop with 6:01 left in the fourth quarter. Ball on the 45-yard line of Manila. And we're driving. It's 2nd and 10. Let's keep it going. Gained about 5 on that one, too.
Gained about 6 on the play, bring up 3rd down and 4.
Third and 5. Five minutes, 32 seconds left. It is 3rd and 5.
We each want a touchdown. We each want a touchdown, please. One's a touchdown.
First and 10, Manila. Four minutes and 30 seconds left.
Mason Mullen on the carry. He does first down for the Manila Lions. Ball will be spotted at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10.
And Mullen on the carry. 60 Josh Red, 54 Cash Pins on the stop. 57 Noah Robertson as well. Short game, bring up second and
3:43 left in the game. Second and 9 for the Manila Lions. That was a heartbreaking drive there by the Mohawks there on offense. I love the call. It caught them off guard. It just everything wasn't lined up just right. That's going to be third and about 3.
brings up third down and the long 3 for the Lions.
They are running it down. They're going to line of scrimmage, about 10 seconds left. They're eating every second off of it, which is the perfect thing to do if you're a Manila Lion. Right up the middle.
Here we go.
Dog timeout.
Defense going to hold this time. 50 Josh Red. 52 Austin Vaughn as well. Going to bring up fourth down and a long 3 for the Manila Lions. Fourth down and 4. And there'll be a timeout taken on the field by the Manila Lions.
Timeout by Manila. They're going to talk about it. They want to go for it. Or punt it away and make the Mohawks go the whole field in under 2 minutes. If you get the first down, you don't have to worry about it. You can run it out. But if you don't get it, turn it over. You shorten the field for the Mohawks to be able to go down and do something maybe. So I don't know. I'd be punting. What a game. What a game tonight. It shows we still got some work to do in some areas.
It's going to be fourth down for the Lions. Help them out there, Mohawk Nation.
It is better.
I'm afraid if they let it drop, though, John, it would have went flying all over the field. It was too close. They were on his buttons, man.
Why'd the clock keep running?
Going to be first and 10 for the Mohawks.
He's going to put some more back on.
that's just about going to do it here tonight. Parker Field. It's a little trick play. Walker Johnson's supposed to throw it back to Ben, and it got intercepted by a lineman. It's a minute 20 left. Manila's. Thought they had a guy hurt, but it's Piggott took a timeout. Well, it's been a very competitive game. I have to say that. I'm proud they've competed. They've competed up to the very end. That's all you can ask for. Keep grinding. We'll fix the problems that we see, and we'll keep moving forward. That's all you can do, right? Razorbacks play a big game tomorrow night in Arlington, Texas, Cowboy Stadium against Texas A&M. Texas A&M team that's a little better than people are coming off, I think. I think Texas A&M's a pretty good team. I mean, their quarterback is in bad need, but when they figure him out a quarterback and get him to manage the game right, they're going to be a pretty stout team. That's about going to do it. Unless we recovered that fumble, that'd have been nice. But next week we're away, but then the next two games are at home. We get to have some good home games.
Next Friday night, your Piggott Mohawks will be on the road as they travel to Osceola.
Got to go to Osceola, play the Seminoles next week.
Thursday night, your junior Mohawks will be here at home versus junior Osceola Seminoles at 6 p.m. next Thursday night.
Then the next two games are at home, and I will join y'all then. For the final home games, I do believe that's right. I may be wrong. I think it's the two final ones.
And that's going to be a touchdown for the Manila Lions. There's a penalty flag on the extra point attempt.
Well, 18-6. And that's going to about do it for the Piggott Mohawks. Manila's. They called another penalty flag on us, and I can't take much more. Anyway, we'll see y'all back here in 2 weeks, in 1 week, my bad, 2 weeks for the final two home games. I'll have my partner Crime back with me. Hopefully these boys can find a victory in this.
34-yard line. Be first and 10. There is another penalty flag on the play. Penalty flag against the Manila Lions. It's going to be first and 10 for the Mohawks at their own 37-yard line.
we had this discussion about that one
Yeah,
before.
we did. They're getting harder to shut, especially wiring. You're on those